When the steam rolled over the marble floors of the alien palace's bath chamber, James could hardly believe he was there. The translucent domes above him glowed softly with bioluminescent vines, and the air carried the scent of unfamiliar blossoms. It was supposed to be a diplomatic visit, an exchange between humans and the royal family of Velithra. He hadn't expected to be summoned to the Queen's private bathing quarters. 2 guards had escorted him through corridors carved from shimmering crystal, their eyes unblinking, their armor alive with faint pulsing lights. When the door sealed behind him, he was met not by a court or council, but by the Queen herself. Queen Sarathra rose from a pool of blue luminescence, her silver hair cascading down her shoulders like liquid metal. Her skin, a pale lavender hue, shimmered as droplets slid down it, and her many-layered garments hung loosely on a nearby stand. "Human James," she said, her voice soft yet commanding. "You have proven trustworthy. Today, I require your assistance." He bowed instinctively, trying to keep his eyes from wandering. "Of course, Your Majesty. What kind of assistance?" She turned slightly, revealing the curve of her back, smooth, marked only by faint bioluminescent lines that glowed like constellations. "My attendants have fled. They fear touching me during the renewal cycle," she said, voice echoing softly in the chamber. "But the oils must be applied. You will help." James blinked. "You want me to scrub your back?" Her violet eyes locked onto his. "Is that a problem?" He froze. Every diplomatic instinct told him to refuse. This had to violate 10 different cultural boundaries. But the way she watched him wasn't predatory or teasing. It was almost weary, as if this ritual wasn't indulgent but necessary. Slowly, he nodded. "No, Your Majesty." She gestured to a crystal bowl of luminescent oil. Its surface rippled as he dipped his hands in. It felt like warm silk, humming faintly with energy. As he began to gently spread it across her back, he felt the heat rise in his face. The alien Queen didn't move at first, only inhaled deeply. Her skin shifted under his fingers, warm and alive, like it responded to touch. The faint constellations glowed brighter. "You are careful," she murmured. "Most would rush. You take your time." "I don't want to make a mistake," he said. "I've never done anything like this." "Few have," she said softly. "The renewal is sacred. It purges pain, strengthens memory. My kind shed the remnants of old emotion through touch." That last part made him pause. "You shed emotions?" "Yes. They are stored in ourselves. We must release them before they poison the spirit." Her voice trembled for the first time. "But no one dares touch me anymore. They fear what they might feel." James hesitated. "And what if I feel something I shouldn't?" She turned her head slightly, her eyes glinting. "Then you will understand me." As he continued, the room seemed to hum. The patterns on her skin pulsed brighter, and faint whispers, not voices, but emotions, flickered through his mind. Sorrow, loneliness, a regal kind of exhaustion. The Queen was ancient by human reckoning, burdened by memory beyond comprehension. Every stroke of his hands seemed to lift a weight from her shoulders. Then, unexpectedly, he felt her hand touch his wrist. "Enough," she said, her tone low. He stopped, stepping back quickly, but she turned to face him fully, her expression unreadable. "Do you feel a human?" He hesitated. "I think I do. His voice faltered. "You're tired of being alone." Her eyes softened. "Yes. It has been centuries since anyone touched me without fear." The silence that followed was heavy, filled with the softest esteem. She looked down at him. Taller by a head, her presence both powerful and strangely vulnerable. "You have given more than you know," she said. "You have taken part of my burden." He blinked. "Wait, what?" "The renewal is not one-sided," she explained. "Those who touch share in the release. You have absorbed fragments of me, my memories, my emotions. They will fade, but they're within you now." A faint ache bloomed in his chest. Sorrow not his own. A memory flickered in his mind. A grand hall, a throne room full of light, and the Queen watching her people depart for war. His breath hitched. "That was you," he whispered. "Your memory." She nodded slowly. "It is how my kind remember those we trust, through shared sensation." He took a step back, uneasy but strangely moved. Then why me? Her gaze lingered on him for a long time. Because you did not flinch when I looked at you, she said softly. Because you are honest. Because I want to know what it felt like to be touched by someone who didn't serve me out of fear. He didn't know what to say. The queen, ruler of a world, feared by her own people, was confessing something painfully human. When she finally spoke again, her tone was gentler. You should go. The oil will fade, and so will the bond. But you will remember what it means to feel as I do. He bowed again, heart pounding. If it ever helps, Your Majesty, I wouldn't mind helping again. A faint smile curved her lips, the first genuine smile he had seen. Be careful what you offer. Human. Renewal binds deeper the second time. He managed a small grin. Maybe I don't mind that. As he turned to leave, the bioluminescent light dimmed, and the queen watched him go with a look that was both wistful and knowing. The guards outside looked startled when he stepped out, the faint glow of her essence still lingering on his skin. Did you serve the queen? One asked cautiously. James nodded. Yeah, she just needed a hand. When he finally returned to his quarters, he found his reflection glowing faintly in the mirror, faint lines across his shoulders, like tiny stars. And though the warmth in his chest began to fade, he could still feel it. The echo of her sorrow, her loneliness, and a strange sense of peace she'd shared with him. That night, as he lay staring at the alien sky beyond the palace windows, he couldn't shake the feeling that something had changed. Not just in her, but in him. Somewhere deep inside, a part of the alien queen now slept quietly, and he wondered if she could still feel him too. The next morning, a message awaited him, sealed with the queen's sigil, pulsing faintly with light. Return to the baths at moonrise, it read, and beneath it, in delicate alien script translated for him,